In the short film Curve, we follow a woman who wakes up on the ledge of a curved surface high above a dark abyss. This film made me so anxious, and I definitely recommend watching the entire thing if you want to get the full experience. If you're afraid of heights, you may not want to watch this video. A woman wakes up on the curved edge of a steep surface. She's startled when she realizes that she's literally on the edge of the curve. She flinches, but the movement pushes her further downward. A loud ringing comes from the abyss below, which honestly makes the situation even more unsettling, because now we know there's something down there, but we don't know what it is or how far down it is. She looks to the top of the cliff and decides that her best bet would be to try and climb her way out, but the surface is smooth. There is nothing for her to grab onto. She tries maneuvering her foot out from underneath her, but her movement only makes her slip further down. She realizes that her bloody hands are messing up her grip, so she wipes the blood off on her sweater and tries once again to move upward. This time it works. She looks across to the other side and sees a pair of bloody handprints from the person who was trapped down here before her. Not only was this person in the same position as she was and died, but their death had been fairly recent. Even though she's terrified of facing the same fate, she continues to wipe her palms and slowly push herself higher up, when suddenly it starts to rain. In a desperate attempt, she pulls the chain from around her neck and wraps it around her hand. I'm guessing part of her hope that the chain would catch on to something if she slipped down any further. But unfortunately, she meets the same fate as the ledge's previous victim. This film was meant to make you feel anxious. We watch as the woman's desperation for survival takes hold. Despite her situation, she tries desperately to survive, even though there's clearly no way out. Realistically, the surface was too smooth to pull herself all the way up. Even if she made it off the curved ledge, I can't see how she would have pulled herself the rest of the way, since the rest of the wall was on a 90-degree angle. Part of her understood that there was no way out, but she kept trying despite her odds. Even when she looks across to the other side and sees the bloody prints of the previous victim, she still remains hopeful, and even uses their mistakes as a lesson for her own survival. She understood that their loosened grip from their bloody palms led to their death, and she tries not to make the same mistake. In the end, she saw her fate flash before her eyes, yet she still fought for survival.